Welcome to my channel, Aligning with My Soul. I'm going to be doing a masculine reading. This channel is mainly about tapping into the energy of the masculine, because I know how important it is for the person that's watching, because usually the person that's watching is the divine feminine, which is the conscious twin. And it'll be for people that are in some kind of challenge or separation with their twin flame, of the divine masculine. So I know how important it is to you to know where the masculine's energy is and what he's up to. When I say separation, a better way to look at it is that you're preparing. You're separated, like, from the physical person, but you're never separated from your twin, because you're one soul. So that can be very helpful to having a different outlook on it. So when you're physically separated from the physical person, it just is preparation, ready for when you come back together again. So, and when I use the term divine feminine, divine masculine, it is just energy. I realise that it's just easier for me to say and easier for you to understand. I realise that you can be divine feminine in a male body and vice versa. So just put it into your situation, your circumstances, and if this reading doesn't resonate for you, it obviously isn't for you today, so don't be offended, just click off the video. This is a timeless video as well, this reading, so if you have clicked on to this video, whenever it was uploaded, whatever it, it means that you probably need to get a message from this reading today. So I'm going to get a card from each one of my oracle decks. I do my readings on the oracles cards, because I think it's a clearer message and much more sincere, genuine, and easier to understand what's going on, and just more gentle, really. So I'm going to start with the daily guidance of Dawning Virtue, the oracle cards. So they're beautiful purple cards. And we're going to see what's been going on with the divine masculine. I'm going to start shuffling them, and at the end what I normally do is tap into the energy of how he's feeling at the moment about you, where his energy is towards you, and I usually get communication, what he'd like to communicate with you if he had the opportunity, and what he would be saying to you, what he's saying to you in the 5D at the moment. I've refreshed my pot this morning, so it's got lots of new messages in. I was guided to put some new message of communication in there, so it'd be interesting to see what's coming at, how he, what he would like to communicate with you. So that'd be interesting. Right, let's get started. So God, how are you assisting the masculine at the moment, and how's he feeling towards divine feminine? How are you assisting divine masculine at the moment? Where's his energy? Is he still stuck, or is he actually taking action? I hope you guys are all well with everything that's going on in the world at the moment as well. It's a very heavy energy at the moment for everybody. So I hope you're all well when you're coping with whatever situation you're in on your twin flame journey and in general. What's going on, God? What would you like the viewer to know about what's going on with their masculine today? Where is his energy? What are you helping him with? So cards are saying. What do you desire is the first card. And next I'm going to just go to the Archangel Oracle cards from Dawning Virtue. These are nice bright yellowy orangey colour. Really nice messages in these cards. And I hope you guys are, you're in a better energy, really, because the energy that I'm in at the moment is just like, feels I'm being triggered continuously. So be interesting to know, so leave a comment down below how your energy is and how you're coping, and if you're being triggered at the moment by everything. But lots of things are coming up for me at the moment, so I'm feeling quite uncomfortable, but it's all good because it's all got to come up, and I realise that I'm being triggered, so that's the main thing. What's going on with the masculine? How are you assisting God? How are you helping him, and how is he feeling towards the viewer that's watching? Divine Feminine. What would you like the viewer to know about what's going on with the masculine at the moment, God? A nice clear message, please. Moon cycles again, every time. These masculines that we're tapping into today are definitely affected by the moon cycle. This is the 4th time moon cycles has come out, so whatever's going on with yourself or your masculine is being affected by the moon cycles, 100%. Right, these are Archangel Michael cards from Doreen Virtual as well. So Archangel Michael works with protecting and shielding you from and giving you strength. So how are you helping Divine Masculine at the moment? And assisting him, what he's having to deal with, and how's he feeling towards the Divine Feminine, the viewer that's watching today. Nice clear message, please, God and Michael. Right, self-respect. And I'm going to get a card from Ambika Waters Oracle cards. These are more, they're shorter messages, but very spiritual, deep. Very nice. What's going on, God, with Divine Masculine? How's he feeling? How are you assisting him at this particular time? And how is he feeling towards Divine Feminine? Nice clear message for the viewer today, please. Eternal love. Beautiful. And after I've done the communication from my pot over here from Divine Masculine, what we'd like to say to you today, I'm going to do the reminder card for you to bring forth your beautiful divine inner spirit, so that'll uplift you and help you on the spiritual journey that you're on at the moment and give you strength. Right, so the first card today is, what do you desire? You now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desires. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know what you're ready and deserving of them, then they'll rush into your life as it be by magic. So again, when we did our last reading, it was saying about perfect timing. So now is the perfect opportunity to write the script of how you want things to do. Take action. To me, this is what I'm getting, my intuition is telling me, is about him actually going forwards and taking action. Again, it's the perfect time and perfect opportunity to open his heart to his true desires, and once he's clearly told God what he actually wants, what he's wanting, and does something about it, takes action, and realising that the action that he wants to take, that he's actually deserving of them, everything will fall into place again, like I've said before, and it will just fall into place like magic. So at the moment, whatever he's desiring to do with Divine Feminine, you today, is the perfect timing and the right opportunity to actually take some action, do something about this situation, what his heart truly desires. So that is what God is assisting him with him now, is pushing him and urging him to actually do something. So he could be having lots of different things being put into place, where different circumstances where it's actually sort of trying to wake him up and actually to be pushed forward to actually come towards his Divine Feminine. So perfect timing. And moon cycles again, so this is the 4th time this card has come out when I've used that Archangel Oracle deck from Adoring Virtue, every time. So it's the 4th time. So this is really important, this moon cycles. It's been affected by the moon cycles. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalise upon these cycles. So perfect timing from this card of what he desires to actually take action towards the Divine Feminine. And the moon cycle, at the moment, it's the perfect time. He's been affected by this, and things are being pushed up for him during moon cycles for him to actually do something. So God is assisting him at this time to actually come forwards towards his Divine Feminine, basically. So perfect timing. And you know, as I said, it's come out 4 times, so he's definitely feeling the effects, and I definitely feel the effects from the moon cycles. And I would say the person that's watching today is probably for you as well. The moon cycles has got a lot to do with this journey that we're on, and when the right time is, how the energy is different at different times, and how things can be manifested quicker, or when not to when to slow down on certain things, because there's certain things that need to be dealt with. But God's Spirit is guiding him at the moment to actually go forwards, because this is the perfect opportunity to take action of what his heart truly desires, when he can actually be honest with himself, be true to himself, and show God clearly what he desires, and realises he's worthy of what he desires. There's nothing to be afraid of. He is worthy of that. So let's have a look what the next card is from Archangel Michael. It's self-respect, and the prayer is: Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see myself as you see me, through the eyes of love. Thank you for honouring and respecting me. Please guide me to do the same for myself, and grant for me the courage to speak up on my own behalf. I ask for protection in all my relationships, so that I am surrounded by loving and kind people. So God is helping him and assisting him to be truthful with himself, and for him to be pushing. This is a perfect timing for him to have the courage to come forwards and speak his truth. He needs to speak his truth to his Divine Feminine. So your Divine Masculine could have kept things from you or lied to you in the past, but he's asking, and God is assisting him to be true to himself, and to make him feel that he will be safe if he actually speaks up, and he does it himself, has the courage to actually open up to the Divine Feminine. And he wants to know, he wants Divine Masculine, God wants Divine Masculine to know that he will be protected in every relationship that's affected, that's surrounding loving people. So this is about him having self-respect, to actually stop lying or doing, keeping things, or, hiding away, and just facing the fears. Actually speak his truth to his Divine Feminine. So God is assisting. So this is really positive, guys, because he's been pushed to actually speak his truth to his Divine Feminine, and come forwards and do what he actually desires, and not hide from it anymore. This is the perfect opportunity to open his heart, and God is trying to show him that he will be protected, and everyone around him will be protected. So this is all the different emotions and things that are coming up for Divine Masculine, and is whether he's going to have the courage to actually come forwards. But as we go on to Eternal Love, from the Ambica Waters Oracle cards. Eternal love. As I let love in, it stays in my soul forever. So he knows that you're his eternal love, and he knows that you're going to be in his heart forever. And as he lets love in, it stays in, you know, in the soul forever. So he knows this, and he's feeling this towards his divine feminine. So he is feeling very strongly towards the divine feminine at the moment, and he's been pushed by God and assisted by God to actually do this by different, you know, situations being put in place for him, for things to come up, signs, and to be reminded, and the strong emotions that he's feeling towards divine feminine. So he's definitely been pushed at the moment. So this is really good news, and I'm going to tap into the energy that is in from my pot over here, how he's feeling about divine feminine. This is really interesting reading, very positive, how God is assisting him at the moment. Courage, how amazing. It says here, he wants the courage to come forwards to speak his truth. He wants that courage, and God is assisting him and helping him to have that courage to come forwards and speak his truth. Sorry, I don't want to put that pot back. I need another one, don't I? I usually do 2 from each pot. Right, this is all aligned as well with, you know, all the cards that I've picked today, and now the energy from my pots of how he's feeling. It's all just completely spot on, and you can't make this stuff up. Positive. This is all very positive. Like I've just said, I just said how positive this is, how amazing God is, how he, you know, how this story has unfolded and how he's guiding me today to do this reading. This is positive. Stay positive for you that's watching. He wants you to be positive. This is a positive situation. Even though to you in 3D it could be very frustrating, that you could be feeling you just about had enough of this situation, but stay positive. Your masculine is being positive. He could be going through very heavy energies and dealing with a lot of different emotions, but he is positive, and he's wanting the courage, and God is assisting him to have the courage to come forward, because he knows that you're his eternal love, and he wants to be with you, divine feminine. He wants to come forward. So let's see what he would like to communicate with you. This is really interesting because he's fresh today. I was guided through different messages of how divine masculine wants to communicate with you. So God guided me while I was writing them this morning, while I was spending some quiet time. So the first message is that he would communicate with you if he had the opportunity, and what he's actually saying. I'm making a decision. There you go. He's making the decision. He's going to have that courage to come forwards. God is assisting him. I'm making a decision to communicate in some way, or making a decision to come away from whatever situation he's in that moment. Maybe it's something, you know, in another relationship, or it's just a positive. This is all positive. What else would you like to communicate with your divine feminine today, masculine? Our love is unconditional. There you go. Eternal love. He knows that this love is unconditional. He feels unconditional love for you. So this is such a beautiful reading, so positive. It's uplifted me, and I needed to do this today to help me, because I've been triggered and feeling very heavy energy today. So I hope this has helped you as well. Now I'm going to tap into the reminder cards to bring forth your beautiful divine inner spirit, to help you focus on your spiritual journey, your ascension, and to just uplift you and to give you the strength to do this, because it's so very challenging. I know how challenging it is, and how your life completely is turned upside down on this twin flame journey, and you feel very alone. So God, what would you like the viewer to know today? How are you helped? How would you like to, what message is going to help them to stay strong, stay focused? Okay, what is the message today for the viewer that's watching? What would you like them to know, God, and how are you helping them on their spiritual journey? And what's going to help them on their spiritual journey from this message today to help them focus and give them strength? Inner child. The message is it is now time to connect with your inner child. There are so many ways to do this. You can go and play, have fun, create and nurture, but the main message is to love yourself. Your inner child has been longing for this connection for so long. Think about memories of what you were like as a child. Now visualize yourself in here and the now, and meeting your inner child, giving that inner child a huge big welcoming hug and reassuring love, affirming to them that they are safe and everything is good. Action to take. Go play, have fun, and don't take yourself too seriously. Let yourself be absolutely free and do not worry about what other people may think. It's time to truly live and love life. And the affirmation that you can say to yourself is, I really connect with my inner child and it feels wonderful and I'm safe and I'm so loved. So, today is about your inner child. You could be having things that are coming up with your inner child, and if you're not feeling that, then actually go back to your childhood, like this message is saying, and actually nurture the child that felt uncomfortable, and hug that child, make peace, make that child feel, your inner child feel safe and comfortable, and tell the child that everything is good. Don't take life so seriously. Go and have some fun. Stop thinking about the physical person or your masculine or whatever, and actually just go and have some fun. Let your hair down. Be playful and bring out the inner child in you. So you could be dealing with inner child stuff as well at the moment, the person that's watching, but just know that you're good enough. It is time to truly live your life and love life, and just stay present and not think about the past. To think about the past or the future, to stay present and embrace what's happening now. Sometimes it's uncomfortable, yes, but just accept that it's uncomfortable and acknowledge that you've realised that it's uncomfortable, and it's not always going to be uncomfortable. Have faith and feel God's love in the situation that you're in. Just have faith and be present and quieten the mind, and take care of yourself, love yourself, do nice things for yourself, make the time for yourself, and say to yourself, you're loved, don't feel alone, and the child in you that you have memories of or whatever, hug that child and tell that child that everything is okay and they're safe. So guys, this is very, very positive, and we've got it here in writing, and that's what I picked out today, and that's what God wanted you to see today. So please don't give up. Just keep concentrating on your spiritual journey, your ascension. Try not to think about the physical person, just stay present all the time. Whatever's going on in the 3D world is an illusion, so it's really hard and tough sometimes when you're just living life and you're into the unknown and you don't know what's going to happen, and you feel like your world is falling apart because you're not seeing any results. This is when you're really, this is your spiritual journey. This is when you've got to stay present and quiet the mind and be grateful for things in your life, and just stay present. Read The Power of Now over and over again until it sinks in, because that's how it will help you on your spiritual journey, and to stay present and for the mind to stay quiet. So I hope that's been helpful for you today. It's been helpful for me today. So if you want to share comments down below about how you're being triggered at the moment, or if it resonates with your situation, I'd love to hear from you. I'm sending you lots of love, light and support, and I hope you're all healthy. I'm thinking of you all. Thank you so much for your love and support you've been giving me recently. And if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you liked it. I'd really appreciate that. And I look forward to tapping into the masculine, the naughty masculine energy in a couple of days. So stay strong, and I'll catch up with you in a couple of days. Take care. Bye.